course, after 2015 almost, I started to support Donald Trump. I said, this is the right man for America. As America leads the world, this is the right man for the world, I said. I remember at that time, I was working in Ethiopian embassy. I was Ethiopian Foreign Service officer. And many people just who were working with me, many diplomats said, are you crazy? How do you support a man like Donald Trump? And I said to them, I'm not crazy, but I understand what Donald Trump represents. Don't see what he talk. I'm not supporting the Donald Trump which people see as negative. I'm supporting the Trump because I know what he represents. People see superficial, especially from politicians. People see very sweet talk, very good talk, which looks like impartial and which sometimes looks very good and professional. But it is lie. Donald Trump has not been lying. He has been speaking the truth. What verity is. As long as I understand politics, politics is a science of administration. It's not a science of deception. As it is a science of administration, you have to tell the truth to people when you lead. That is what we need, not only in America, in every nation. If it is like that, people cannot be brainwashed and they understand what they expect from politicians. Therefore, I was supporting Donald Trump because he speaks the truth. He is not using a political language that you learn in universities, that you see in some politicians who think they are career politicians. He speaks the truth. One, that is the most important issue. The second, why I support Donald Trump, his advocacy for religious freedom. People think that in America, in the Western world, there is freedom of religion. People think that. There is no freedom of religion in many countries. Don't think in that way. Especially on who? On Christians. Christians are under persecution in the Western world, in other world, by Islamism and by other cultures. It is very popular. In the Western world, by the extreme radical leftist elite. That means those who support anti-Christian ideas, who want to brainwash the generation. They persecute Christians, including in America. If we take Obama administration, Biden administration, they were persecuting real Christians because you don't speak the truth. They were teaching children the wrong gender ideology. Even Obama signed many laws that says don't ask people their gender, because there are hundreds of genders. That's what they think, which is lunatic spirit, which you think as human being, it is really a crazy idea. It is a big confusion. I believe the confusion which is created already by mad politicians. Of course, behind that there is a spiritual ideas. Maybe in religious people we call the devil. It is a devil doctrine. So they were promoting that. When they promote this, if people who don't believe that speak against this, they persecute them. Yeah, many Christians were persecuted not to speak. They fear. If you come to Europe, In Europe today, many Christians fear to speak politics, fear to speak against LGBTQ, to say it is wrong, not about the individuals. That is a wrong idea. That is completely abomination. If you say this, you are persecuted. In the Western world, especially in Europe, this radical liberalism brainwashed the generation. They hate real people who think in the right way, who think in the Judeo-Christian ideology. So, Donald Trump has been pioneer for the religious freedom. This is what we need. The third idea why I support Donald Trump is he is a pro-life stance. His administration supports pro-life. He opposed abortion. He said, we will not fund abortion. We will not fund killing of children by American taxpayers' money. This is not about politics. This is not to be against anyone. This is righteousness. So I support Donald Trump. The fourth why I support Donald Trump is his conservative ideas. Conservativeness of ideas. He knows how the Western world is built, how America is built, what is right. He knows that. So he stands for that. That is the most important issue why I support him. This is not for a certain group, for all humanity. That conservative ideas, the most important. That is how the Western world became better. It is a Judeo-Christian tradition that built the Western world. Not only the Western world. It civilized, transformed the world. In many ways you see. What you see today, it didn't come easily. The freedom many people got today is not free. It's not free. The Western Christians paid for that. Many people paid for that. Really, you have to understand. So, that conservative idea is the most important. So I support him on these issues. The other and the biggest why I love and support Donald Trump is his support for Israel. What Donald Trump has done on the Middle East, on Israel issues, is really amazing. It is a new idea, okay, that even many people didn't think. For example, if you see Abraham Accord, it is really amazing. He brought Israel and the other Arab nations. They are now in peace today. Just about 4 Arab nations are in peaceful with Israel today because of the Abraham Accord. In 4 years, his stay. This is a great issue. He brought together the children of Abraham. This is what we need. Those who make peace are the children of God. That is what Jesus taught. A child of God. He brought peace. The other one, he knows the realities in Israel. He decided Jerusalem to be the capital of Israel. This is not a new thing. This is a very common sense. We know that Jerusalem has been the capital of Israel for thousands of years. It was the capital of David, the capital of Solomon, the capital of many Israel kings. Not only in the Bible, in the world history. This is common. This is true. But today, because of the narrative, the deceptive narrative, that has been taught in the school, that those who hate Israel has been campaigning. What did they make? They make even Jerusalem is not capital of Israel. It should be divided. That is what is, including United States, United Nations, sorry. United Nations has been doing that. Consider. This is a big lie. So Donald Trump brought American embassy to Jerusalem. That is it. Done. Many people talk many things. Done today. Okay? So Jerusalem is, again and again, I will say, whether you believe or not, any nation may not believe, it is their own issue, but Jerusalem is the capital of Israel. Those nations who want to divide Israel, okay, whatever they have, what power they have, they will face God's judgment. Israel is a small country. It is on very small land. Okay, because the Israel land is overtaken by others. We know that. The Israel land is overtaken by others. Very small country, but still being hated by its neighbor. Ideologically hated. It is not by what is, because Israel is wrong. Not because Israel is not wrong. Israel is a light for this world. Israel is the center of God's blessing to the world. That is why many technologies, many things you see is started by Israelis. Now, some groups who hate Israel, they don't even understand they are using Israelis media. They don't know that they are using Google to hate Israel. They are using Google to insult Israel. Who created Google? They don't know it. They don't know they are Israelis. They are using Facebook to insult Israel. They don't understand Facebook creator is Israeli. They use YouTube. They don't understand. Behind YouTube there is Israeli. The technology. Whether you believe or not, the civilization, technology, science you see is the result of Judeo-Christian culture. God released the knowledge in a Judeo-Christian tradition. Especially, God used the Christian world. Because the Christian world already fulfilled the promise of God for Israelis. I know many Jew religion followers didn't believe in Jesus still, but the followers of Jesus fulfilled that.